When the U.S. Constitution needs updating, it happens through amendments. And no one since the Founding Fathers has authored more constitutional amendments than Indiana's own Senator Birch Bayh. When a U.S. president dies in office, the Constitution has always been clear. The vice president takes over and becomes our next president. For example, when President Kennedy was assassinated in 1963, that's what happened. Vice President Johnson, as spelled out in the Constitution, was sworn in as president. But the assassination raised another possibility the nation could not ignore. What if President Kennedy had not died, but was injured so severely that he could not function as president? Who would be president then? Amazingly, nowhere in the Constitution had this situation been addressed. Who would become our nation's president if our president was disabled? Nobody knew for sure. Until 1965, when that sense of uncertainty, acknowledged by our leaders, led to the creation of the 25th Amendment, authored by Senator Birch Bayh. In one concise, comprehensive measure, the 25th Amendment clears up the confusion, confirming that if a president dies in office, or resigns, or becomes unable or unfit to carry out his or her duties, the vice president becomes president. The 25th Amendment goes on to specify the process by which a president is judged unfit or unable to serve. The amendment also indicates the means by which a president can contest a call for his or her removal. Thus far, the 25th Amendment has never been used to remove a sitting president. But the 25th Amendment also details the process by which a president can fill a vice presidential vacancy. Two men, Gerald Ford and Nelson Rockefeller, have each become vice president thanks to the orderly transfer of power prescribed by Senator Bayh's 25th Amendment.